We celebrate Epiphany or Star Sunday, which is the last Sunday within our Christmas season. And on this Sunday, we remember that the wise men followed a star over a great distance to find the Christ child. We begin this new year celebrating their journey towards God, even while we contemplate our own.
Hi. Someone asked me recently, how did the practice of handing out stars on Epiphany Sunday come to be in our church? And I'm really pleased to be able to tell you that this idea was originally the brainchild of the Reverend Ann Schaefer, our fabulous interim minister who served this church so well between December 2016 and November 2018. She had shared that she had learned this practice of handing out a word from Scripture on Epiphany Sunday to help people grow in their relationship with God, and that we might want to consider doing the same. It took us until January 2019, sadly, after Anne was already gone, before we were able to bring this practice into tuition. But it has been a blessing to everyone who has been part of this practice. I can tell you today, 6 years later in 2024, we've handed out more stars than we ever have in the past. And today was the first time ever in worship we completely ran out of stars. And so we're off to make more. But we hope that this word will be for you an opportunity to grow not only in your knowledge of biblical words, but in how God is using that word in your life today. Please know I'm praying for you as you begin this journey.
What are my thoughts on Star Sunday? Well, I'll say that I didn't grow up with Star Sunday, and so this is a brand new practice to me here at First Pres Plymouth. And I think what I've learned over the last few years as I've engaged in it myself is it's really neat to see how God can work and speak to us, can speak to me, even just through a single word. Some of the years, over the last couple years, the words have been super meaningful, and sometimes they've just been something to ponder. But there is just a deep trust in knowing that even if it's obvious or not obvious, that God is still there and speaking to me, and all I have to do is listen. So I appreciate that.
If you have a story that goes along with your star word, we'd love it if you'd be willing to just drop that right down there in the comments. And if you haven't had a chance to get a star word yet, we invite you to come into the church or give us a call at the church office, and we'll be more than happy to make sure that you get one. In the meantime, we hope you have a blessed January, and we'll see you next month for the next edition of Inside FPCP.